The government of Goa has recently launched the State Logistics and Warehousing Incentive Scheme 2025, aiming to establish the state as a logistics and warehousing hub. It further aims to improve infrastructure, reduce transportation costs, and create jobs by providing fiscal incentives to entities in the logistics and warehousing sector. To understand this scheme, may I invite Mr. Atif Rahman, Project Manager, State Project Management Unit, to highlight its key features.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. We are aware that this state logistics and warehousing policy has come up. So it came in the year 2023, month of June. After that, this is the latest development in that policy that we have come up with a scheme. The scheme has been launched last Friday only, that is 3rd of October. So we are yet to receive application, and this is kind of an advertisement or marketing of the scheme for you all. So understanding the scheme, as the name suggests, it's a scheme for the logistics and warehousing sector. But since we know that logistics and warehousing sector supports many other sectors like manufacturing, be it real estate, be it service industry, or be it agriculture sector. So I have zeroed down to few such businesses which directly affects agriculture. So there are testing facilities, as you see, and then we have transporting hubs where the crops and all are stored and then segregated. Then we have transport service providers, those are trucks. And then we have warehouses where crops, grains are stored, and cold chain units. So cold chain units you are very well aware of. And then the other businesses which this scheme supports are of logistics park, other AFS, CFSs. So more into export and import domain. Now moving on to the schemes, there are 8 schemes in this, 8 components of this scheme, I would say. So there's eligibility for this, that the business should be in Goa, and then the business should have started after June 2023, that is the launch of the policy, and the expenses should have been made after that policy itself. Plus, the operations should have been 6 months. The business should have run for 6 months in Goa, and then they can apply for the scheme. And all the schemes are in a reimbursement mode. So whatever you have spent, and then you can claim for the expenses. Now moving on to the, also one more thing important, that you need to employ 40% minimum Goan employment. And as you move ahead, the schemes, the capacity, or you can say the extent of the scheme increases as you employ more and more Goans. So coming to the first scheme, it is for investment in fixed capital. When we talk about fixed capital, it is mainly building and then machinery. Whatever you bring in your warehouse, you develop a warehouse or bring in machinery in your warehouse, you can claim for the fixed capital investment. So the limit is for 25 lakh for normal category, non-backward talukas. And then we have a special category which is in backward talukas or women entrepreneur or SC/ST entrepreneurs. This category will get a special additional benefit of 15% on capital investment up to 50 lakhs. Now this investment is limited to few projects, which is CFS, logistic parks, truck terminals, cold chains and warehouses. But there is a capping to a minimum land requirement, which is as per the different category. Okay, now moving on to the second part is loan. Whatever loan you have procured from the bank for development of the project, like construction of the project or for purchase of land. On that loan, you are paying some interest. So the government will pay on that component of interest. That is up to 50% of the interest payable in the year. So this is up to 3 years for normal category and up to 5 years for category belonging to backward talukas, SC/ST entrepreneurs or women entrepreneurs. And then the limit is for 25 lakh each. So we have got 25 lakh capping for this interest payable amount. And the projects are same like truck terminals, cold chain and everything. And we have a limited limit for the minimum land requirement for these projects. Then moving on to the third scheme, this is very ideal for agriculture sector, I would suggest. It is for cold chain operators. Those who own cold chain and they are storing agriculture produce, whatever, horticulture, fruits, vegetables, even pharmaceuticals also, they can avail this scheme by whatever they are paying on the electricity expense. The electricity bill has a component of electricity duty. So that could be claimed for a year. Like we pay the monthly bill monthly, then for a year it total down, then the maximum amount will be 5 lakhs you can avail. Okay, 5 lakh you can avail from this scheme on high tension connections only. Okay, moving on to the fourth, that is, as we talked about different technological development coming in different sectors. So there are technological developments in logistics as well. Like we have different WMS, FMS and TMS, those kind of software which we install for facilitating the operations. So if any expenses is made on logistics software, that can also be claimed under this scheme, and the upper limit being 2 lakh per entity. So this should be the software development should mainly focus on logistics and warehousing operations. It should not aim into other domain like HR or finance or marketing. It should be purely operations. Okay, the next scheme is about quality upgradation. As we all know that warehouses have a certain quality mark. As we progress ahead, there have been many developments in the warehousing sector. So there are different quality certifications which has come up. So as you progress higher, as you achieve more quality certifications, you can take that benefit of the scheme from this. The maximum limit is 5 lakhs. Whatever expenses you have made on availing such certifications, you can claim for that. Now, every business gives trainings to their employees. As we understand that we are short of skilled manpower in Goa, and many such migrations are happening for the different sectors. So while you give training to your local employment or the employee you have, you can avail for the training expenses as well. The maximum limit is 5,000 per employee for a year. Okay, this is for purchase of land, or you have paid for lease of land, the stamp duty and registration charges. What you have paid to the registration department, that also you can claim. 100% claim is allowed, but up to a limit of rupees 10 lakh per stamp duty or registration paid per entity. This is the last component of the scheme, that is for transportation. Like truck owners, they install GPS devices in their trucks to locate it. And also the ship owners who have inland cargo transportation, they also install these GPS devices. So they can also claim for the cost of purchase and installation of GPS devices, and that is up to 5,000 per vehicle. So how to apply? You have to apply through Goa Online Single Window Portal. You have to register it, and then you have to put an application to the Directorate of Industries, Trade and Commerce. You give a mail for the applications, and also you can visit the offices, or you maybe have any query regarding the scheme. You can definitely visit the office or reach out to the mail given over here. So that's it about the scheme. So we hope that this scheme, not directly but indirectly, will definitely help agriculture sector in strengthening cold chain, quality control, or maybe skill development in the sector. Thank you.